No! Oh! Oh, just get out. Get it out of here!
Yeah. Well, I have something here, Harry. It's showtime! I love this stuff.
No, that's a trick. That's some kind of special effects.
It's on record. I'm going to save this stuff.
Welcome, one and all, to the Good Improv Show. It's happening live right here, and you too can record and save this stuff.
If you want to, preserve it for all time. Make the investment and watch it grow. If you want, or just watch it live. You need not record it at all.
Up to you.
You have tuned in to the Good Improv Show.
Thank you for doing that.
Thank you very much. Hopefully you'll consider subscribing after you see some comedy, which you're going to see tonight. And
You know what, Jordan? I think as an act of good faith, they should subscribe right now.
Sure. There you go. Dan has challenged you.
Just as an act of good faith. Just to show that you're operating in good faith here, with good intentions.
All right, well, we should operate in good intentions too, so let's give him some sketch comedy.
Sounds good. Well, why don't we tell them where we got our suggestions from today, Jordan?
That's a great idea. We got our suggestions today. And
From
our
our-
suggestions, if I were to enunciate my words today, from Facebook, our Facebook page.
Okay, cool. You can go there too. It's Good Improv.
It is.
Or
You'll
Twitter
find-
or whatever.
Or Twitter. We got to look at this. We got a crab there. He's going to join us for the show because Justin's not here, as you know. And I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but I guess I did. So now we all get to enjoy that. But he'll be back one day, maybe in ghost form, in zombie form, maybe in human form.
Could be Dracula form too.
Perhaps it will. Hey,
Or
that's
Mummy.
I see some sort of spookiness.
Or maybe he'll be a part of a Frankenstein monster that we encounter, like just the head part.
He will.
That'd be cool.
But these parts, these words, spud, skyscraper, and spatula, came to us from Michael, Randy, and Sean.
Thanks for giving us those suggestions and for being part of one of the smoothest good improv opening, Jesus Christ, good improv openings we've ever done.
All right. Well, have we plugged enough? We plugged our social media.
Let's do it. Now sketch comedy begins. So let's do it.
Dan Spud, you have been convicted of terrible crimes. But you do get the fun of choosing how you're executed.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That does sound fun.
Got some choices for you here. You can be boiled.
Okay.
You can be scalloped.
Okay.
You can be roasted.
Okay.
You can be mashed.
So sorry. Those are all kind of like potato things.
Yes?
Is there any other ways that I could be done in instead?
You can be baked.
Baked.
We can wrap you in tin foil, put you in an oven.
Okay, that's still potatoes.
Well, you have like 6 methods of execution you could choose from. These aren't good enough for you?
Oh, lethal injection?
Lethal injection, you know what? We could inject you with some butter, some sour cream, some chives, some bacon bits.
Why would you do something like that?
Just because it's a part of the execution. We're supposed to do certain steps. We can't do them out of sync. Combination would be considered cruelty if it were out of sync.
I was just thinking something more along the lines of like the electric chair or the gas chamber, something like that maybe.
We do have a room for your execution, a propane room.
Okay.
We'll put you in there. We could perhaps slice you and put you on there. And
But real thin?
real thin, or maybe an inch or so. flip you over halfway. Probably finish you with some hot butter. They would just pour that over the slices afterwards, and a bit of salt.
Okay, what about a firing squad?
Firing squad.
Old fashioned.
Oh yes, we could sort of load you into like a cannon type device
Okay.
and have a rod rammed into you, and you would launch a projectile. You'd be squished, absolutely squished.
Okay.
This is the potato gun execution.
Oh, so I'm still with the potato gun, I see.
Yes. You have a preference? I mean, it's your life that
Well-
you're ending.
Hanging. How about a hanging?
Hanging. Why would you want to be hung?
Well, it's, an old school method of being executed, like, probably a few of my forefathers were.
Your forefathers were executed as well?
Yeah, actually, my great-great-grandfather there, Isaiah Spud, he was terrorizing Ireland for a long time. There's a big thing about him over there in Ireland. So
There was a famine over there.
yeah.
A murder famine. There hadn't been murders for a long, long time.
And then the
Isaiah
Spuds came
Spud-
around, so it's kind of a double potato famine sort of situation.
I see. I didn't realize you were part of that lineage.
Yeah.
I've obviously heard of Isaiah Spud.
But they at least gave him the dignity of hanging him. Didn't try to, cube him and get him in a cast iron skillet with melted butter, little salt and pepper.
We could dunk you in a vat of oil, submerge you for 5-10 minutes.
Probably want to put some flour around the outside
we'd batter
first.
you first.
Battered even. Okay, battered's even better than just the flour. You know what? This sucks. I thought that when I came here to be executed for my crimes, it was going to be with like a normal execution. Maybe can somebody strangle me at least? With their bare hands?
Somebody can wash you. They'd probably wash you first if they were going to strangle you.
Okay.
And then they'd get their hands around your neck, but they'd realize that your skin is too tough, that it'd have to be taken off with some sort of
Healer?
a peeler device.
Right.
Yes. So they'd probably peel you. Then maybe chop you up, throw you in the steamer.
Have you guys ever executed anybody else in this prison before? Am I the first execution here?
You're the first.
I'm the first. Okay.
You're the first. And the warden, who used to work in a kitchen, is obsessed with doing these executions this particular way, especially for you, Dan Spud,
Yeah, no, I get it.
nicknamed the Masher.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I kind of gotten tired of the whole potato thing. It's been in the news for so long, the Masher, Dan Spud. And then they have all the stupid punny headlines and all that, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
Spud Day, Bloody Spud Day, that sort of thing. It's just, it's a bit much at this point.
Oh, I was actually wondering if you would sign my Spud Day, Bloody Spud Day
Oh my
newspaper
God.
clipping that I've gotten here, because I don't get a chance to talk to that many, serial murderers.
Okay, fine. I can do that for you, yes.
Thanks.
Can I hold your pen then? Is that...
Well, I'm not supposed to let you
Yeah, a lot of people don't let me have their
hold
pen.
pens. I do have a Sharpie here.
Okay. Nothing
So
to
I'll
really do with a Sharpie.
hand you that.
Okay. All right, there you go.
Thanks. Oh, that's nice. You drew a lewd drawing on there.
That's
To
kind of my
ruin it.
signature.
That's your signature.
That's what I left at the crime scene of every crime.
You left your buttocks at the crime scene of every crime.
Yeah. You like the
find
little
that hard to
stink lines
believe.
coming off it?
I find that hard to believe, quite frankly.
The stink lines coming off my butt represent a fart.
Right. And this, what you've signed here, Kiss My Butt,
Yeah.
the Masher.
Yeah. Because I was trying to steer it away from the potato stuff, And I thought, we're talking about my butt now. We're not talking about all this potato stuff we were talking about a few seconds ago.
Well, you are a famous killer, so I'm going to hold on to this for... It's probably going to become valuable down the line.
Oh, totally. And once I'm executed, for sure.
Actually, now that I mention that, I have some other stuff I'd like you to sign, if you don't mind.
Is it related to me?
Oh, hopefully.
Okay.
We cut to like 2 hours later, got you to sign a bunch of stuff.
Hey, is that it? Anything else?
And, there's this napkin that I had for lunch.
And just a napkin you had for lunch.
Yeah. Could you sign that?
I mean, I guess the quality of item has really plummeted over the last couple of hours.
Yeah.
Started off with a couple of, cool action figures they had of me, and more newspaper clippings. Then like a picture that I think you might have drawn of me.
I did.
Yeah, it was of you. I thought you might have drawn that one. And now we're just signing your napkin?
Yeah, that's all I've got left.
Fine.
Thanks.
There you are.
Hey, thank you. All right, well, it's time for you to choose your method of execution.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just go. If I have to choose, and I'm absolutely forced to choose from all of these recipes, I'm going to call them recipes for death. I'm going to go with. I want to be spiralized and pulled out on a steak, and then dipped in the hot oil, and then into some sort of coating, and then back in the hot oil.
Okay. I guess we'll have to order the spiralizer. That's the one thing we didn't think
You didn't have the spiralizer.
And scene.
Jordan,
Yes.
I've been your friend a long time, and I've come to the conclusion that the best course of action for you now is to jump off the top of a tall, tall building.
Right now?
As early as possible, honestly.
Well, we don't have a lot of tall buildings in the immediate vicinity.
I know. This is going to be tough. We're going to have to book some flights somewhere.
Right. Huh. Well, the tallest building that we have is my doghouse.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
That's the only possession that I have left.
I know. I'm aware. That's definitely factored in heavily into my calculations.
I jump off of this. Okay, I'll jump off of it.
Okay, well, that's not going to do anything.
Well, it kind of hurt my ankle,
Kind of hurt your ankle.
but it didn't solve any of my life's
No,
problems.
it didn't solve anything.
Maybe I should try again. Or maybe my life's problems have been solved and I just don't know it. 'Cause
Okay.
I did the thing you said I should do.
Okay.
Well, things can only go right in my life from here on out. And if they ever start going wrong again, I'll jump off the next building that I see.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem. We cut to 10 years down the road. It's Jordan's wedding day. Jordan,
Hey, Dan.
it's here to wish you congratulations on your wedding.
Thank you.
See, you haven't jumped off any tall buildings yet.
Nope. Things have been going pretty good.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, got a steady job, got married
Yeah.
here,
Yeah, I can see
Wedding.
that. It's going to be a heck of a wedding, I bet.
It really is. It's going to be a fun reception.
I know. Yeah, definitely, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be crazy if at the end of the wedding, your bride pulled off a mask to reveal it was me under there all along?
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy, right?
Wow, you're funny.
Yeah.
You're
I
a
know.
funny guy.
I know.
Well, I better get in there. I haven't seen my bride without the veil on.
I know you haven't.
Looking
buddy.
forward to that. So
Yeah. Good time for you.
yeah.
You got the person to record this, right?
Oh, of course.
This is a very special moment. You don't want to miss this.
Of course. I want to capture this moment.
Good.
Cherish it.
Good.
Probably watch it back later.
Yeah, I took the liberty of springing for a couple extra cameras so we could get it from a few different angles.
You're such a good friend.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh man.
Thanks.
Wow. You're a really good pal.
Yeah, thank you.
I treasure our friendship.
Good, I do too. 100%.
100%.
We cut to 10 years later. Hey, Jordan. How's your successful marriage to your lovely wife going?
Well, obviously you know that it's not going very well because it was you wearing a wig.
I know, but I still was willing to try to make it work.
It was ultimately an unsuccessful marriage.
Yeah, I know.
Now I'm looking for a tall building to jump off of.
Okay, now we're talking. Have you got any contenders in mind?
Well, I was thinking, yeah. I do have a contender in mind.
Okay, what are you thinking? You thinking of a famous tall building or maybe one of the little scrappy underdogs that doesn't get much recognition?
I think one of the scrappy ones.
Okay.
One of the real scrappy ones.
What were you thinking?
Well, you see, I got a slightly larger doghouse,
Okay.
and I think I'll try that.
Okay. We'll give it a shot.
Let me get up there. Oh, this one's a little harder to balance on.
It doesn't look much taller.
It's like 6 inches taller.
Okay. Nearly imperceptible.
Really?
Yeah, well, from where I'm standing, it basically looks the same as the last doghouse.
Not by the price tag. This one was much more expensive. It's the XXL model.
Oh, hey, that's great.
Extra long. But like height-wise.
Height-wise length,
They
right.
measure length as height, which is silly, I know.
That's weird, yeah. It's a weird way to measure it.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess whoa! Ow! Oh, I kind of
Oh,
hurt my ankle there, but
are you okay?
I think I'm more than okay, Dan.
Oh?
I think my luck has turned around.
Oh, no way.
Yep. Jumped off another tall building.
Okay.
Now things can only go right for me. I've turned that luck around.
All right. We cut to Jordan's workplace. He's at the CEO's office. Jordan,
Yes.
you've been doing exemplary work here.
Thank you.
I want to promote you. I want to make you co-CEO with me. I want to give you a tenfold pay increase.
Wow.
Yes.
And you decided to bring me all the way up here on the CEO's office on the 643rd floor.
Yes, I did. Of the tallest building in the world to tell you this message, because that's how CEOs live. And if you're going to be co-CEO, then that's what I want. That's what I want to see.
My goodness. Well, this is amazing.
It is amazing.
I'm so happy that this is a genuine moment I've worked hard for.
Yeah, I know you did. You've put in
it's-
a lot of overtime, a lot of effort.
Yes.
You've jumped through all the hoops I placed in your way.
Yes, I have. I've jumped through those hoops. I've done things. I've done things to get here.
I know that. I know that.
Things I didn't want to do, but things that I had to do.
We have cameras all over the building, as you can see there. So
And there's a large amount of cameras. I
we've-
notice you keep getting more and more of these cameras.
there's a lot of angles to cover. You know, we don't want anything to be missed.
Huh.
Anything to be missed. Any great work that our employees are doing. We don't want that to be missed by the cameras.
Wow. You know, the last time I saw this amount of cameras, it was a rotten scoundrel who was pulling a grand prank.
Really?
Yeah.
That guy, I don't know who did that, but that guy sounds like a pretty neat dude.
What? No, why? He wasn't a neat dude. He was a jerk.
Oh,
A
okay.
deceiver. Not a neat dude. He was a trickster.
All right.
And he duped me.
He tricked you, huh?
Yeah, he tricked me.
Built you up and then tricked you.
He tricked me and made me feel like a rube
Oh, that's terrible.
for not seeing through his veil of deceit.
That is just terrible.
And it really hurt. It aged me. I experienced a lot of hair loss.
I bet. I see that. You got the horseshoe going on there.
I got the horseshoe now. I got the bags under the eyes. The wrinkles from the stressful marriage that I find myself in now, just constantly fighting because of the pressures at work. All to get here to this spot on the 634th floor.
Well, as the CEO, I'm very surprised you found another wife after your first wife's
It was
fiasco.
tough. It was tough to trust women again for a long
I
time.
believe it.
I had
I
a lot of
believe it.
unsuccessful relationships. Mostly on my part, for my ability to not trust women at all.
I understand.
Because this guy posed wearing a wig
Jeez. That's terrible.
with a sheen, a look to it similar to your natural, honest hair,
Thank you for saying that. Yes, I try to
Which is-
keep it with a sheen.
clearly grown from your own head,
Yes.
and certainly not artificial hair meant to
No,
trick a man.
definitely not. Definitely not. So, okay, well, why don't we go up on the roof and inspect the helicopter,
Yes.
and I can reveal more about what's about to happen here.
Yes, let's go to the
For
roof,
you.
the top of this building. I never thought I'd see a building so magnificently tall. Count Spatula.
Do you like it?
I think it's bold.
It's different, right? It's kind of like Dracula, but it's different enough to not draw the copyright people.
Yes. I think, I mean, you'll probably be the laughing stock of the vampire community
Really?
with a name like Count Spatula. Or how do you plan to pronounce it?
I was going to go with the traditional Transylvanian accent. Count Spatula. Whoa, oh. Like
Right.
that sort of thing.
Right. And then the non-stick cape there you have, the Teflon cape.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want it to get dirty, right?
Right. Well, that actually is a nice cape.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very expensive to get a full Teflon cape.
Wow. This is good material.
Yeah, it is. It's a great material, actually. People don't like to give it a chance, but it's a good material.
Goodness, it's a lot lighter than your cast iron cape.
Yeah.
Well, I have approved your vampire license.
Okay. I appreciate that. And I'll show you. I'm not going to be the laughing stock.
Okay.
I won't be the laughing stock at all.
Maybe it'll be a different kind of stock.
I'm going to be the... I don't know what the best stock is, but I'm going to be the best stock that they got.
Corn stock is the best.
Corn stock. That's what I'm going to be then. We cut forward 1 week back at the Vampire Employment Agency here. Hey.
Hello.
Remember me?
Of course I do, Count Spatula.
Yes. Thank you. Good. Good. Yes, Count Spatula. So you were totally wrong. Just wanted to come back and tell you. I was not the laughing stock.
Oh,
The other vampires totally ignored me.
they ignored you.
Yeah. It was like I was in a mirror.
Just invisible.
Right. Exactly.
Fascinating.
So I guess I might need something a little different.
How so? You don't like being... I thought vampires would like being alone.
No, I want the approval of my vampire peers. We want humans to leave us alone, sure, but
You want the vampires to like you.
yeah. They got the coolest clothes, and I actually looked pretty out of touch with my old Transylvania stuff. Things vampires are wearing now. It's nothing like this.
They've modernized.
They've modernized. Yeah, they've really kept up with the times.
Right. Well, why don't you choose a modern name, like Count Smith?
Count Smith.
Count Jones. Or Count... Bloodletter.
Oh, hey, now that sounds good. That sounds
I mean,
good.
you don't look like a bloodletter. You look more like a spatula.
What if I stood like this, though?
You look like... Yeah, I'm like a spatula.
Ah,
like a firm
darn it, I knew it.
spatula.
I knew that was what it was going to be. Is there any other thing I can do to get these vampires on my side? I can change my clothes.
You can try fashion. Try fashion.
I already dropped the Transylvania accent. That did not go
That
over
didn't
well
go
at all.
well. Really? Well, I thought that would have appealed to their sense of traditionalism.
No, not at all. You know when people cringe, they go like that?
Like when they see a vampire, like,
Yeah.
ah!
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
imagine it with fangs now. Everybody's got fangs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. And when they show their fangs...
It's embarrassing for me.
Oh, for people to see your fangs when...
Well, they're just saying, "Eee, that's no good." They're showing me fangs without even trying to bite. Like, that's how pathetic I am, sort of thing.
Right. I see. Well, we have other things we can do for you, I guess. Other places we can send you. Do you
Okay.
have any other skills? Besides
I
being a count and going, blah.
can do blah. Great. Is there any other jobs with that kind of requirement?
Let's see. Dentist.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
You up as a dentist?
Does that take place basically at night and in the dark?
It takes place mostly in the day,
Oh.
in a room.
Okay, so I can make the room incredibly dark?
You can make the room dark, and you can shine a light right in the other person's eyes.
I'm not a fan of the whole light thing there.
Yeah, but it shines on them. It kind of blinds them. Kind of,
Okay.
bright light.
Okay. Okay, I can direct the light at least.
Yeah, they just stare into it.
Okay. And there's no chance of me coming into contact with any garlic during this, right? Like, most people don't eat garlic, right?
Most people don't. You might find the occasional dentist assistant microwaves some food that has some garlic in it.
That's not good. That's not good.
Right.
Can't do the garlic stuff.
Well, garlic is permitted. They're not allowed to microwave fish of any type.
Understandable. That's understandable.
But garlic they're permitted to. And popcorn as well. Which is another thing. You smell popcorn and you want it.
That's true. I do agree with you on
You
that.
smell garlic. And I mean, it's horrible.
Well, yeah, not only that, I mean, it's pretty dangerous to me as a vampire.
Right. But not as a dentist. Bother you as a dentist in any way. Right?
Okay.
Like if someone had eaten a garlic sandwich, you might have to work on their teeth.
Right, see, that's no good.
Okay. Then we can't have you in dentistry.
No. No. Are
You
there
still-
any jobs that require me laying still in a coffin for a long period of time?
Car salesman.
Car salesman.
You
Okay.
can lie in the trunk.
Okay. I like that. And just kind of stay there for several hours?
I suppose so. During
Recharging
night.
during daylight hours?
Well, no. During daylight hours, you would be required to sell the cars.
Oh. Can we flip that around? Get me selling the cars at night and sleeping during the day?
Probably. We can get you working nights.
Okay. Okay. Now we're talking.
You'd probably sell more cars. Because
Okay.
you'd have all the people who are awake at night.
I'd be the only one doing it.
That's right. You'd have the whole market to yourself.
Okay. I like that.
Nice.
I
Yeah, we'll
like
get you
that.
signed up.
Okay. Great.
We cut to after he's lost that job. So the car salesman just kind of shunned you, just kind of left you alone.
Yeah.
Couldn't bond with them.
Oh, they didn't want to bond. They heard I was a vampire, and then that was just the end of it. They didn't want to talk about nothing but vampire stuff.
Right. Oh, they wanted to ask you about.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of good. They're trying to get to know you.
Well, I understand that, but it's like, I'm not just a vampire, right? Like,
You're trying to sell cars, yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to sell cars here. I gotta get in that mindset. I don't want to get in vampire mindset.
Right. But, you have to try to bond with some people.
Yeah, I
They're just
know, I
trying
know.
to Get to know you a little bit,
Wasn't there anybody that's closer to a vampire? Like a grave digger, maybe?
Lawyer.
Lawyer? Okay.
Yes. You know how you extract the blood from people, their life force?
Yes, now you're talking my language.
Yes. A divorce lawyer. A
Okay.
family lawyer.
Okay.
That's the type of lawyer you should become.
Okay. Let's do it.
Right.
And he never needed to come back again, because that was the perfect type of job for him.
Dan Skyscraper.
Yeah.
You've been doing a great job at the bouncer here at my cantina bar.
Thank you.
But I just have one concern.
Oh?
You seem to be finding a disproportionately large amount of Sith Lords that you're tossing on out of the bar here.
What do you mean?
It's like no one's able to sit around and enjoy a drink because
You got rid of the guy's a Sith Lord?
you seem to be calling them.
Well, that last guy, easy mistake to make.
Oh, so it was a mistake.
Well,
He wasn't-
yeah, technically, I suppose, but
Not easy to say now that you've slashed him in half with your laser sword. There you
I
go.
had to be sure. He was wearing a robe.
He was, which Sith Lords do wear.
Right. I mean, granted, I'm wearing a robe, and you are also wearing a robe right now, but
Yes. Very popular fashion.
it's pretty popular here on this planet. Okay, listen. The next one, I'm gonna do some sort of mind trick just to make sure. Okay, I promise.
Are you sure that you are from the Jedi Academy?
Yeah, totally. I did my time at the academy. Yeah,
Okay,
100%.
You haven't killed a lot of real Sith Lords here. You just slashed a lot of people.
Yeah, the mistakes have been made, but there's definitely some sort of disturbance in the Force going on,
You're right about that.
right?
You're right about that. I have eyes and ears.
Yeah, exactly. We can all feel it.
We can all feel it. We can all see things.
Okay, the next one, guaranteed Sith Lord.
Okay. I trust you
Okay?
because you're a Jedi.
Okay, thank you.
You're meant to uphold peace and justice here.
I know. We cut to after the next one killed.
Another Sith Lord? Really?
Okay, no, it ended up being a droid. It was my mistake on that one.
Oh. Are droids able to be Sith Lords?
No, they're completely incapable of connecting with the Force whatsoever.
Okay.
So,
Well,
kind of missed the mark on that one a little bit.
robots are kind of evil.
Right, we don't want droids in here anyway, right?
Yeah, we don't want droids in here. Let's keep those droids out.
I mean, the best mistake that could have happened. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Because
Right.
if a robot, a droid gets really evil, it becomes a robot because they're different things.
Yeah. You know what it was?
What?
It was one of those C-3PO style robots. You know, those really shiny gold ones?
Yeah.
And I saw a reflection of myself wearing my robe in it, and I thought, oh, that's a robed Sith Lord. They're ready to pounce.
And you reached for your lightsaber, and you thought the Sith Lord was reaching for his
Exactly.
lightsaber.
So I thought, okay, here we go. Mutual combat. And right up until the moment when I, cut him in half.
Honest mistake.
Honest mistake.
Honest mistake. We cut to after a group of Wookiees has been hacked to death. Wow. 5 Sith Lords.
No, this was Wookiees. This one's a little tougher to defend, honestly.
You sure they weren't masters of the dark force? The dark of the force? The dark side?
Nah, they're all carrying those bows, you know, those weird bows that they have. Even though they shoot lightning bolts, they're bows.
Yeah, the bowcasters.
Yeah, weird.
Wow. I could have sworn when you said, yeah, they're definitely Sith as you were slashing them up in bits.
I was pretty sure. I was trying to convince myself more than anything else. I'm like, yeah, no, they're definitely Sith, right.
Right.
But then I thought the Sith only come in 2s generally, so hacking up 5 wouldn't really make a whole heck of a lot of sense.
I did this exact same thing once with 5 lemons that I was using to garnish the drinks, and I thought that they were tasty lemons at the time, but they turned out to be bitter and not good tasting.
Oh.
So I can empathize with you here a little bit.
Yeah, it's a similar story, I guess.
Yep. I'm sure the next Sith that comes by,
He's done for.
you'll sense him.
He is done for. I'll just have a sense. There's still that disturbance in the Force. I'm still feeling it.
I feel it too.
Definitely out there.
Yeah. Something's not right.
Something's wrong. We cut to another guy coming into the bar. Hey, buddy. Hey,
Yeah?
what's that hanging from your belt there on your...
This is the official emblem of the Galactic Empire.
Oh, okay.
I'm next in line, next to old Sidious there.
Okay.
Latest Lord of the you-know-what.
Oh, cool.
You know,
Well,
with
good
the-
for you. Good for you.
Oh, thanks.
Doing what you can do with the Empire there, you know? Good for you.
Yeah, doing pretty good. Just,
Oh, you wanna come in for a drink? You know, I've been trying to keep Siths out here, you know, so it's all free. It's all clear. Had a few mishaps, but there's no Siths in this bar, my friend.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah, right. Right. I dare one to show up too, you know?
Yeah, because there's about to be.
Yeah.
Because one's like here right now.
Right. That's what he would say. And then whoom, I'd like finish him off. That'd be the end of him.
I like you.
Yeah.
You're fun.
Yeah, you too. You know, you're a good dude.
Hey, man.
Well, you know, go tell the bartender to drink on me, okay?
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks. Here, have this bag of galactic credits.
Wow, thanks. I don't even get paid for this job. You know that?
What, you're just doing this out of the good of your heart?
Got it. Jedi mission stuff, you know?
I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you.
is what it is.
All right, well, later, friend.
See you later. Jordan,
Yes.
we've been married a long time, and I think it's time I can finally reveal this to you.
What is it?
Okay? I don't like potatoes.
What?
I don't like potatoes. I don't like the smell of them. I don't like the feel of them. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the way they feel in my mouth.
What? But you've been smelling them. You've been touching them. You've been tasting them. They've been in your mouth.
I know. I've been putting on a show for you.
All for me.
All for you.
What, you think I like to watch you eat potatoes?
Well, I remember when we were
Washed
on our very
potatoes?
first date.
Yeah?
I had that French fry, and you're like, "Oh, that looks so cool." And then ever since then, I just thought,
That you would go with the potato thing? and
yeah,
make that
because
your
it seemed
entire
like something you're
personality?
really into, you know?
You based your entire personality over a French fry and you're telling me that it was a lie now?
Yeah. I had to come clean because I really hate potatoes.
And we're here in Potato Land.
I know that I
And
told you that I really wanted to go. I know I said
In the Tater Suite.
I thought that I could handle it.
In the
I
tater-
can't handle it in the tater suite.
We're in the Tater Tub.
I know that.
Right
It's just
now.
it's a bit much. Potato water for the bath water, I mean.
You know how many events I have booked and planned for us?
Yes, I do. I've seen the itinerary.
Ugh. Well, I guess we may as well cancel it all then.
That would be so great if we could do that.
I don't want to do that. I was getting excited for this for you.
I know I told you it had been my lifelong dream to come here and stay in the tater suite.
We got tattoos.
I know that. I know. I just the look on your face when I got the tattoo. You seemed so happy in that moment. I didn't want to take that from you.
Well, now you have.
I planned to tell you before the tattoos. I swear it. I like other foods.
You like other foods.
Yeah. I like asparagus.
Have you been eating asparagus without
No.
me?
No,
knowing?
I have not. No, I have not.
It all makes sense
I
now.
swear,
the
I've
smell
only
of
eaten
vinegar on your fingers.
No, I've only eaten potatoes.
Your pee, it smells different once in a while.
That is no, it's not. It's not. I swear.
can tell with the smell of the pee.
Fine. I've
I
had a
thought
couple
I
of.
was just going
I've had a
crazy.
couple of sprigs.
Couple of sprigs. How many sprigs a day? 2 packs, probably. I bet you up to 2 or 3 packs a day.
Sell them by the pack.
Yeah, you can get them by the pack. They got that little rubber band around them.
That's what they. Okay. Yes. Okay. That is a pack then. Fair enough.
King size or regular?
Just the regular. Just the regular size.
That's how it starts.
Look, I don't like potatoes. Okay. It was never a thing to build a marriage on in the first place.
I got you a potato-shaped diamond. Because I thought you loved it so much that it was the one thing that would be perfect for you. And it cost way more to get it shaped like a potato because that's a ridiculous shape.
I know that. They usually come in diamond shape.
With all
I
the
get
lumps and it's all uneven.
I get it. They like to polish it down usually when they're doing their gems. I get it.
You know how uncomfortable it's been to sit on a potatoes-shaped couch and try to watch a football game? Because I think my wife loves the couch, the furniture.
And I'm forcing potato skins on you the entire time while you're
And having that,
watching them. Forcing myself to eat them.
can I say, quite frankly, horrible wallpaper?
What, you don't like the wallpaper either?
No, I don't.
Good, because I hate it too. I also hate it.
Great. Well, let's just burn down the house then.
You can't burn down the house.
You're right. That's arson. Well,
That's where our son was raised.
in his potato-shaped crib.
Right. I know a lot of our memories are tied up in potatoes. I realize how hard this is to hear.
It's really hard. We had to fight the judge to name our child Tater.
I know. I know.
The ridicule we received on TV.
Rightfully so. Ridiculous name.
Well,
I know you just wanted to go with Jim, but I had to be Tater. I
Had
know.
to be.
I know.
couldn't just be a normal name.
No.
All right. Well, I still want to do panning for Spuds tomorrow.
Okay, if we have to.
I was looking forward to that because it's kind of like, fun, an old pioneer way of
Yeah.
finding potatoes.
Are we gonna have to get a divorce now, or
Yes.
what?
Yeah,
This
we're
is
gonna-
definitely a divorce thing.
This
Is
is a divorce thing. This level of lying,
It's just too heavy.
it's too heavy. It's too.
You know
I
what?
don't
I
even
thought
know you.
I thought going in, baby, you'd say that.
Yep.
Yeah. Shoot. Okay.
I'm getting the tattoo removed as well, obviously.
Fair enough. I will probably do the same. So,
Okay.
what about custody on the son?
50-50, I guess.
Yeah, sure. That's fair.
It's not the son's fault.
That's fair. But we have to upkeep the potatoes for him. We can't let our personal beliefs get in the way of what he believes.
Well, he's gonna have to form his own beliefs.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this was horrible.
All right. So I'm sorry. It'd have been a good marriage up to now, though, right?
Yeah, great marriage.
Up to this.
10 out of 10.
Up to
Passionate.
this. Yeah. Shoot. You know what? I should have just kept the secret.
No, that would have been wrong.
I should have kept the secret.
That would have been wrong.
Shouldn't have pushed for Potato Land at the very least.
You did the right thing. So,
All right. Well, I'll do the panning for potatoes thing with you, and then or spuds or whatever the hell it's called, and then I'll be on my way as well.
okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Sorry about all this.
That's all right.
Sorry.
Yes. There seems to be a problem here. I've hired you for my child's birthday party.
Indeed. What's the problem?
Well, you said that you were a skyscraper of a man,
Indeed.
and you are 4 feet tall.
Okay.
I mean, you're as tall as my son. He's not going to think that somebody who's the same height as him is a skyscraper of a man. I hired a big skyscraper of a man to come here and entertain my son with his tallness, and you're the same height as him. Not going to be impressive at all. So, I would like you to stand on my shoulders
Oh,
underneath this trench coat.
oh, good. Thank you so much for working with me on this. What happened is we got our bookings mixed up at the place. So the other party wanted a real teeny tiny short guy. The other party wanted a big, huge skyscraper guy. So we got mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thanks for working with me to solve this. So do you want me on the shoulders so that I can be the face?
I think so.
Okay. Won't your son wonder where his father is during his birthday?
Perhaps, but a promise is a promise.
Okay.
I didn't promise him to hang out with his dad. He's seen me.
You
hundreds of
promised a
times.
skyscraper of a man. Fair enough.
That's right.
All right. We cut to interacting with the son. Hello there, sonny boy.
Hi.
I'm the tall man your father ordered.
Oh, wait a minute, mister. My father didn't order a tall man. He ordered a skyscraper.
A skyscraper,
of a man.
a skyscraper,
You
yes.
Take a hike.
No, I'm a skyscraper.
Take a hike. You said you're a tall man.
Damn it. We cut back to just the two guys again.
Gosh.
Ah,
Son
yeah.
really is a stickler for specificity.
Yeah, geez, holy cow, I messed that up.
Yep.
It's
We're
the
gonna
first time I've ever done this, though.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
First
stood on
time?
somebody's shoulders and pretended to be a skyscraper of a man? Like, who even uses that term? Skyscraper of a man.
I use that.
What's your child reading? That's what I'd like to know.
He's reading Paul Bunyan right now.
Okay.
And he was big. He was tall, you know. And I said,
Was he
yeah.
described as a skyscraper of a man? It was really tall. Even you just said tall right there.
Yeah, but it's not quite the same.
Right. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna need a third guy to stack if this is the baseline.
Yes.
If tall is two guys, then three guys is gonna be the skyscraper they're looking for. Okay. Who else do you got on the job here?
I have my brother's coming into town in a couple of days.
Okay. Well, he's not gonna be here today for the birthday, though.
No, he won't. So you want
Okay.
to come back in a few days, or
Will that be okay with your son?
probably not? But what's he going to do about it?
Okay. We cut to a few days later. Hey, sonny boy. It's me. I'm a skyscraper of a man that you wanted for your birthday.
Wow, you are a skyscraper of a man, but it's not my birthday. You take a
Well,
hike.
that's all right. Shoot. We cut back to the two guys talking again. So
Yeah, smart kid.
I told you he wasn't gonna go for this. Not for he's such a stickler on the naming of it all.
Okay, well, come back next year. He's going to
Next
have
year.
another birthday.
Right. Okay,
So-
but and now he knows. The three guys stack. That's the baseline for skyscraper man.
Yeah.
Okay. We cut to the next year. Hey there, sonny boy. I'm a skyscraper of a man. And it's your birthday.
Wait a minute. It's not my birthday.
What do you mean it's not your birthday, you little shit? This is 1 year from the last time I saw you.
1 year and 3 days. Yeah, it's what you saw.
Oh, damn it! I did! I waited! I saw you again 3 days later! Ah! We come back to the two guys talking.
That little shit.
Wow, I never considered the math on that during that.
Yeah.
Darn it!
I totally forgot that
Me
you
too.
showed up. and I was
100% forgot about that. Darn it! All right, well, you want to give this one final try next year? He's getting a little old for this, isn't he?
yeah, well, that's for sure.
Kind of outgrown this by now.
All right, we'll come back 362 days from
Okay,
now.
we cut to 362 days later. Hey there, sonny boy. I'm a skyscraper of a man, and it's your birthday.
I'm not into skyscrapers of men anymore.
You listen here. You listen here. You're going to stand and you're going to pose for a photograph with the skyscraper of a man. You're going to smile and you're going to like it.
Where were you 3 years ago? When you were promised to arrive. I mean, I'll take the picture, but that's just,
Okay. Good. Just so long as I can get the picture.
fine.
Okay. Shh. Good. Now get out of here. Go do whatever you were doing before.
All right, screw you.
We get back to the guys talking.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, no problem. No problem.
All worked out.
Yeah, it did all kind of work out. Good
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah. So, Dan,
Yeah?
I wanted to talk to you here at the crime scene.
Okay.
Must be difficult for you, knowing that here in this kitchen, a breakfast was killed.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I usually go to crime scenes involving like human murder victims, so this is kind of, it's not that big a deal.
Look over here by the stove. You see that red?
Ketchup?
Old ketchup stain.
Right.
Some hash brown chunks still dried. Sitting here. Over here. A splatter. You see that splatter?
Yeah, I do.
Yolk from an egg.
Right.
Spilled egg. Still splattered all over the wall. Like it just happened.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. What's your hypothesis here? What's your theory?
I think you killed that breakfast here 5 years ago in cold blood. And I've taken you here to the scene of the crime to get the confession out of you. Because I know you've come back here to this crime scene. You've come back, you thought about making another breakfast, didn't you? You probably could smell all the smells.
What the hell are you talking about?
Of
course I come to this diner all the time.
Yeah, you love this diner, don't
Yeah, I investigate real person crime scenes, and I come to this diner all the time, just like all the other investigators.
you? You admit it.
Of course.
There it is. There it is. Book 'em, boys.
Who are you saying that to?
Well, to someone who might arrest you for the crime you've committed. There's no one there right now. But if they were there, that's what they would want to hear.
I mean, I might have thrown away some extra breakfast around here, but
Really?
there's no such crime as murdering a breakfast.
Probably got clusters all over this town, don't you? Just toss it in the bush.
I've had a couple Egg McMuffins I didn't finish, I suppose, that I've thrown away.
How many places did you leave remains? You sick freak.
I guess just whatever garbage can was nearby. Sometimes they
Garbage can.
stack up in the car and then you throw them away all at once. Like it's
Your car is part of this?
well, yeah. You go through the drive-through, you get a like a sausage McMuffin or an egger or whatever you call them.
I bet you if I examined your car, I'd find evidence all over of your twisted crimes.
Well, yeah, you'd find probably receipts for, like the A&W I've been to and all that stuff.
Oh, you kept trophies.
Well, it's not a trophy. It's just a proof that I've been there, just so I can try to claim it against my taxes.
Memento, something you'd file away.
Yeah, I'd file it away for sure. Yeah, I'd keep that. I actually do have a whole file of them back at home.
Of course you do. Treasures.
Well, I mean, just kind of to help along the tax process.
Helps you think about when you were there.
Yeah, right. So I can kind of place, the purchase to the place.
Draw me a map.
Like of the local restaurants around town.
Oh, how many places have you done this at?
I mean, I've eaten breakfast everywhere. When I went on vacation, I went to a couple nice breakfast places.
Really? You crossed state lines to have breakfast over there?
Yeah, of course.
Any of those breakfasts ruined?
No. I mean, a couple. You're not gonna have a perfect breakfast every time.
Couple.
Yeah, a couple here and there.
How far does it go? International?
Yeah, I've eaten breakfast on a plane before.
Really? There's supposed to be air marshals on planes to stop you from doing what you do.
Nobody seemed to mind at all. Everybody was fine with it.
Desensitized. Desensitized to your brutality.
I guess.
All right. Well, one day justice will find you. Maybe not today, but one day.
Do you even work for the department?
I do. I work for the Department of Breakfast.
All right, Jordan. It's time to hand out some nicknames around here.
Okay.
I've decided to call you Jordan the Spud.
Nice.
And I will call myself Dan the Dud.
Spud and the Dud.
The Spud and the Dud. Pretty good rhyming, huh?
That is pretty good.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. How about the Stud and the Dud?
Stud and the Dud.
Because I'm like a wooden peg, like a stud.
Right, like what you'd find between the drywall.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense to me,
Holds
yeah.
up the drywall. Used it in a lot of construction.
Right.
Got those stud finders,
Stud finder, so if they had a stud finder, they could find you.
We could use that for promotion.
That's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. Okay.
What about, well, are we sure it's okay? I mean, we could reach more.
What are you thinking?
What about the spud in the mud?
The spud in the mud.
Yeah.
Okay, we lose the stud altogether.
Yes.
Go back to spud. Sub in mud for dud. Okay, I'm liking it. A lot of people know what mud is already. So we've got the built-in audience of people who know what mud is.
I feel like more people might know what a dud is, though.
Then mud?
Yeah.
What is a dud exactly? It's like when a bomb doesn't go off.
When a bomb doesn't go off, it's when something isn't funny. It's when something falls flat.
Right.
There's more. It's got more audience than mud.
Okay, we'll see.
I think you had it right the first time. The spud in the mud.
Spud in the dud.
Spud in the dud. That's right.
That was the original.
You're right. And then I muddied us up here.
Okay. Okay.
We had it right the first time.
Okay. We cut to after that promotion goes out. Okay, so they didn't like it.
They did not like it.
No. They wanted something that made us sound less kind of feeble and crappy.
Right. Well, it obviously wasn't the word spud.
No, I think that's got to stay in there. Locked in.
Yeah. Maybe we should have gone with our other instinct, the spud in the mud.
Spud in the mud.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
that might be the ticket.
What about just goes the spud and the spud?
2 spuds.
Double it up.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Why don't we just call it spuds then?
Spuds.
1 syllable.
It's good. But well, you get to say spud twice, though, if you go the spud and the spud.
Spud and the spud. You're right. That's fun.
Twice to say.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, let's try it. We cut to after that. Promotion obviously fails.
They did not like it.
I think there weren't enough spuds was the problem.
Yes. So we should have it be the spud and the spud and the spud.
And the spud.
4 spuds?
4. Double it.
Okay.
Why think small? Why add one when you can double it up?
2 exit. Yes. Let's double it up.
We cut to after that promotion. Also fails.
They hated that.
Why?
I don't think we went far enough. I think we should 10 exit.
10x. 10x
Yes.
what we already have?
Yes, 10 spuds.
10 times 4? 40? Do we want to 40 it?
Yeah, let's go 40.
Let's just start at 40.
Let's 10x the 4.
Boom.
We cut to after that failed. They really hated that.
Well, it's getting kind of impossible to read. I went out and looked at the billboard myself. It's really hard to read that many spuds on the billboard when you're flying by it, like 90 kilometers per hour.
Right.
Want
4
to simplify?
spuds?
1 spud?
Okay.
Take it back to its origins?
Yeah, let's
where it
get
all
simple.
started?
Let's keep it simple.
Keep it simple. We cut to that one more failure. Well, I don't even know what these people want.
I don't think they know what they
We've
want.
tried 100,000 different things, and nobody seems to respond to any of it.
Well, I guess there's only one thing left to do then. Eat some spuds.
Okay. Now I like what you're thinking.
Like it. Dan,
Yes?
I think your plan to fight a skyscraper is genius.
Okay. Good. Now we're talking. Everybody's talking about how strong skyscrapers are, but they've never been tested in hand-to-hand battle.
That's right. And you handily defeated that potato earlier,
Crushed it with one hand.
so I believe you have the strength to take a skyscraper in a fight.
I think so too.
It has no way of hitting you back,
That's right.
so you stand a pretty good chance.
Plus, these skyscrapers collapse all the time. I've seen all kinds of footage.
I've seen it too. I've seen the reels. We've studied the reels.
Okay, well, I'm ready. My only concern is they might have a little more stamina than I am.
Right. So we should work on your stamina.
Yeah, because I know some of these buildings have been standing 100 years or more, so
Well, then you should stand to build up your stamina.
I think so too. They don't take a break in between rounds.
That's right. Neither will you,
That's right.
good friend.
Right.
Neither will you. Now let's keep your training up. So stand still.
Okay.
Ah, excellent. We cut 3 hours later. Okay, you're still standing. This
Not
is
bad,
great.
right?
Not bad. We cut 30 seconds later.
Ugh.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, damn. I'm not ready.
No, you're not ready. I thought you were. But then I saw you try to stand.
You know what it was? I got bored. A
Really?
skyscraper doesn't get bored standing there for 3 hours at a time.
Because it has patience and stamina.
I know. I got to learn patience.
That's two things.
All this is.
That is all this is. You got this.
Okay, here we go.
Are you practicing patience now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. What are you waiting for?
Oh, yeah, I guess I need to define something I'm waiting for so I can have patience for it.
Yeah.
Um.
Your fight, I guess. You could wait for your fight.
Okay. Yeah, good. Yeah, I'll just patiently wait here till my fight arrives. That won't that interfere with my training?
Well, yeah, you shouldn't just patiently wait. You should train.
Right.
Doing something.
Okay.
Obviously, you've stood for a long amount.
Okay, I'm out. 3 hours?
It's pretty long. I mean, it's no 100 years.
Right. It's not even a fraction of it.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can take the fight quick. Maybe it doesn't have to be a stamina fight.
Like
You
a
can make
first
it
round knockout.
a knockout fight.
Okay, now I like what you're talking here. What kind of punches do you think I should be wielding for this guy?
Probably the strongest punch you have.
Right.
Uppercut,
Uppercut.
I would think.
That'd be good if the building has an awning or something at that level, but I feel like most buildings are just going to be mostly like facade at that level, right? Wouldn't like a nice straight right be a little more effective?
Maybe, because you're unlikely to be able to hit the skyscraper's chin, which I presume would be located at the top of
That's
the
what I
building.
would think too. Yes, at the top of the building is where the chin would be.
Even though the doors are kind of like the mouth.
They are kind of. So then wouldn't the chin be underneath the doors then?
In the basement, the
Right.
foundation.
The foundation. Attacking at its foundation.
Right.
But see, if I try to get in the clinch with it like that and getting close enough to attack the foundation, the rest's going to break that up right away.
But wait a minute, the foundation would be more like the building's legs, wouldn't it? The skyscraper's legs, not its chin.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That'd be the legs. And then the door would be the chin, maybe.
Somewhere in between the door and the basement is
Okay.
where you want to hit it.
Well, listen, I'll try to hit it on the chin, but no guarantees.
Okay.
Okay, well, what about for fighting weight? These things got to weigh in the hundreds of tons, so certainly I don't need to worry about cutting weight, at least.
No, you don't need to cut weight. You need to add a few pounds.
Probably like a few 100 pounds, I would assume.
Yeah, as big as you can get, because these are massive, massive buildings.
Right.
And you don't
right.
want to be punching above your weight, and they can weigh many tons. We cut to after Dan's fight. So I'm detecting multiple broken bones here in the forearm.
Yeah.
The hand bones are shattered.
Yeah.
Shoulder is dislocated.
Good.
And half of your ribs are crushed. The building seems to be standing.
Yeah. Didn't do much damage.
Would you like to continue the fight? Medically, I'm going to advise against it. That's my medical opinion.
I think I still got like one or two more rounds in me.
Good, because I have a lot of money riding on you.
Do you expect me to win this fight?
I sure do.
He has steel for bones. I just have bones.
Right. So you want an injection, is what you're saying? Make the pain go away?
I would love to have the pain go away because my shattered hands and my dislocated shoulder are
Right.
really throbbing pretty bad right now.
Not supposed to interfere in a fight is the thing. Think you could do it without the injection?
I could give it a go.
Because, I mean, or you could do the injection yourself and say it's like your EpiPen as you jam it into yourself.
You know what? Actually, I'm starting to feel a little bit giddy, so I think maybe it's time to get out there and fight him again right now.
Hey, that's the spirit, champ.
Okay.
Get back in there.
We cut to after that round. Was there anything I did right in that round?
No. No, I don't think there was.
I wish I didn't break my other hand.
Well, your other hand is pulverized, is how I would describe it. The bones are a mixture of mush and dust,
Yeah.
because some of it's wet, some of it's dry.
I wish I would have worn gloves and not gone bare knuckle for this one.
Yeah, but that would have changed the odds.
Yeah,
Better
you're right.
odds on the bare knuckle.
You're right. There's better odds.
Much better odds. And it's a more exciting fight.
That's what the people want to see.
Yeah. Oops. He seems to have dropped his EpiPen. Haha, that fell right into your arm there, son.
Oh no.
Good thing that you prevented that anaphylactic reaction.
That bee
there.
must have stung me while I was eating some peanuts.
Yes. All right, Slugger. Go back in there, and you win this fight.
Okay. I got it. I got this.
We cut to Dan's funeral. Dan Moser was a proud man. He was a strong man. He was a wise man. But he was a man who lost a fight to a skyscraper and died.
He was a weakling. I represent the skyscraper that beat Dan Moser to death in the ring. And the skyscraper is offering an open challenge to anybody who wants to come and fight. The skyscraper says it will be the world champion.
Sir, you're only 4 feet tall. Shouldn't the skyscraper have picked a taller representative?
They got representatives mixed up back at the agency. Okay. That was some comedy you just experienced, and we hope you enjoyed it.
Promises have been given, promises have been fulfilled. You experienced comedy, so please take a moment to subscribe to the channel.
That's right, we held up our end of the bargain. Now you hold up your end of the bargain.
And thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. To everyone who sends in words, you're wonderful. We are humbly appreciative that you would participate with us in this show.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.